Happy Feature Friday! Tracy here at GoRev. Just wanted to highlight one of our features today, bulk actions. Bulk actions will allow you to perform certain actions on multiple accounts at one time with a simple click of a button. This allows the user to work more efficiently. Bulk actions are permission-based, and you can limit the permissions to just certain actions, making it completely customizable. Within most data grids in GoRev, you can right-click to find the sub-menu of available actions. When highlighting multiple rows within a data grid, the action you execute will apply against each highlighted item. This functionality allows for automation of various user actions. We will review each one of these actions. Let's start with setting coding. This will change the current coding status on each account. This can be useful to mass rebuild claims by setting them all to coding approved, or to move a large number of claims into a holding bucket for, say, a special project. You have access to all of the statuses, including custom coding statuses configured in the coding status lookup list. Next, let's review set follow-up. Set follow-up allows you to set the follow-up status, follow-up date, and assign a specific user without having to set a note. Checking the patient financial box will restrict only specific follow-up statuses that have been configured for use within your patient balances follow-up process. Next, we'll look at notate. Notate allows you to perform all actions found within the standard notation window in bulk. This includes messaging patients directly. You could also set the follow-up status, dates, etc. Now let's review setting the service type. This will just change the current service type on each account. Setting the visit status. This will change the current visit status on each account. Download files. This will allow a user to download files found on each account within a specified file category. Files are then downloaded into separate folders named by patient. This can be very useful for projects where many accounts need, say, medical records to be reviewed or submitted. Next, let's look at approved statement balance. This will mark the current patient balance due as approved for each account. Same action you would normally do for each patient within the financials window. In the Statement tab, in order to approve the patient balance for statement generation. Once approved, the statement will generate within the next outgoing patient statement batch, either via email, SMS, or paper, depending on your settings. The Disable Patient Billing. This will mark the patient's visit for that patient balance statement status to rejected. This will prevent this balance from being generated into the future statement batch. So it will actually disable your statements for that patient. Queue statement for delivery. This requires your server to be set up with digital patient statement delivery via the portal. If set up, when this action is executed, the patients will receive an emailed or SMS text statement within a few minutes of execution. Patients can unsubscribe at will, so accidentally executing this outside of normal business hours or multiple times could lead to many patients simply unsubscribing from your digital statement feed. You are responsible for ensuring compliance with all state and federal regulations related to digital patient communications and collecting debt from patients. Next, let's review creating posting batches. This will create either bulk or line item posting. You could open up a batch. This is what it looks like when you execute that. It'll load the selected accounts into the batch. You can then populate the posting values and finalize the batch. This is useful for scenarios such as bulk adjusting balances off prior to transfer to collections or per administrative direction. And then finally, we see print labels. This will just allow you to print labels for all of the patients selected. Again, bulk actions will allow you to perform certain actions on multiple accounts at one time with a simple click of a button. And that concludes our Feature Friday video. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.